Hey guys, welcome back. So I'm going to jump right in. I'm going to use this Violet Voss palette again. I just really love these matte shades. Typically I go for my Morphe mattes, but this was just in my top drawer and I really love these shades. Just the mattes in here just blend really nicely and I needed some kind of neutral colors. So I'm going in with Britches as my transition. And then I'm going to jump into Fried, which is that kind of mustardy color. I don't know, it works really well though, and I'm just going to layer that on top. I am going to be using the Urban Decay Moondust palette, so I needed some neutral browns and a little bit of black to kind of use with it. But you know what, I want to do another look with it. I think I might do this weekend and incorporate some more colorful mattes, so we'll see what I come up with, but this is just a neutral look. And then I'm going to jump into Bubs, which is this darker brown color, and we're just going to deepen that up. I'm using a more concentrated brush. I believe this is a Smith 230, I can't remember. And Curtis is snoring in the background, so I apologize. And I'm going to kind of, I thought I was going to do like a halo, and then I realized it's sort of a halo, but not really. So you're just going to really blend this into your crease. And then I'm going to jump into the Moondust palette. I'm going to use Virgo and Galaxy, and I just decided to mix them. So I started off using my finger, which worked pretty well, but I did have fallout, which is why you see all that powder underneath. I applied a powder underneath to be able to wipe away that fallout, and then I went in with a brush to really do the more concentrated work. But just apply this to your lid and you can see it's pretty pigmented and beautiful. And then I decided to do no wing, just wanted to do something simple. So I'm just doing a line across the top of my lid, and then I'm going to go back into that Fried shade. I'm going to start sweeping this on the lower lash line and just kind of tying everything together. This is a pretty simple look, and I believe I was running really late for work, but I really didn't want to not film for you guys, so I was just like, what can I do that would be pretty easy to recreate? So now I'm going to go back in with Bubs, and same thing, just sweep this on the lower lash line, and then I'm actually going to go into the black in this palette, which is called Lou, and I think I use a smaller brush to kind of, yeah, here we go, to kind of make my lower lash line more pronounced and kind of tie in that smokiness. But again, this is not a precise look. You just kind of blend it all and you're good to go. I'm going to pop some lashes on. These are Violet Voss, I don't give a fuck, basically is what the name, but it's like a cheeky way of saying that. I just got these last week, so I'm going to pop these on. These are really thick lashes. In hindsight, I wish I would have maybe done a more natural lash, but what can you do? So now I'm going to go into the Tarte's Contour Palette. Been loving this, and I've been mixing the two shades and using that Makeup Geek brush again, do a little bit of contouring, and then I'm going to go into this Physicians Formula bronzer. I really like this bronzer, but it smells like a grandma, and I've talked about this before. It really does smell grandma-y, like it's distracting, but I like the color, so I'm kind of torn. And now I'm going to mix two blushes. I'm going to use MAC Cream Soda and Tarte Flush, and I'm just going to mix them. It's kind of like a pinky and an orangey creamsicle look. And now I'm going to go into the Moonchild palette from Anastasia, and I decided to incorporate this in my inner corner to kind of tie in with the blue, to use that blue highlighters and really just pack this on the inner corner. And I'm using a Morphe brush from the Bling set. Then I'm going to go in with the Luminizing Drops from Sephora. Love these. I love these as a base for any highlighter. Just apply this to the tops of my cheekbones. As usual, I use a beauty blender. I just think it blends out the nicest. And then I'm going to go over that with the Moonchild palette. So I'm just using the same colors and just kind of going over that. And then I'm going to jump in and do some eyeliner. I wanted to tie in kind of the blue theme, but not do a blue liner. This is like a purpley blue liner, and I'm going to apply this to my waterline pretty intensely to try to get kind of a pop for that bottom lash line, I guess, because I didn't do too much with the shadows and because it is quite neutral. So I'm going to apply some mascara just to really make my bottom lashes stand out. And lately I've been loving like clumpy bottom lashes. I don't know. And then I'm just going to line my lips. I think this is the Bare Minerals, one of their new lip liners. And then I'm going to jump in with my favorite lip stain, which is that Milk Makeup. You guys know I use it in every video. And then I started using Jeffree Star. I think this is, oh, is it called I'm Nude? The really light one, and it was too light, so I had to jump in with Celebrity Skin on top, and then it was okay. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I love you. I have a lot of videos coming your way. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.